I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened, guys. Internet just cut out across the house, and I was kind of chuckling to myself, like, oh my god, I've been giving a 7 hour. I have been given a ban and cannot play ranked tournament. Oh, that pisses me off. Man. That was the that was the first time that's ever happened. And I didn't do it in that's lame. I should have at least been given the option when we have in game night. What do you want to play? Or what are you looking to play, Pastor? I should have been given an option to reconnect to the game. I was not given that option to do so. I mean, I don't have anything lined up at the moment. Like party games, I need to buy a set of the party games. I need to get the Jackbox games. I forgot to buy them this past sale. I know they're not that expensive. Oh no, I take it back. They are expensive. Damn. They're like $30 a piece. Yeah, no, that's just great. That's ridiculous. Like Counter Strike is like that. Counter Strike, your first, if you abandon your first competitive match, you get like a warning. But I think I think the second one you get a couple of minutes, and then the third one it either goes up to a day or it goes up to a week. But I know Counter Strike can take their competitive matches very seriously. I've even seen sometimes first offenders get 1 week off of competitive, and they are stuck at the not the like the custom games, which is like hell. Okay, let me grab some water, guys. I'll be right back because I was trying to fix the issue with the internet. 1 second, be right back. Hey guys, all right, I'm back. Checking up on the Mr. Frodo. Mr. Frodo's doing good. That's good. That's good. Um, yeah, I actually found out. Um, not to be a bit of a Debbie Downer, but I just found out that my brother had to put down his corgi, who was like 16, 17 years old. He was like, he wasn't using his back legs to move around. It was bad, and I know my brother's taking it pretty hard, so I'm trying to be there for him because he loved that dog. That dog was like it's crazy, you know. So um it's tough. It's tough losing an animal. It's tough like that, especially when they're old. Because I know, like, personally, I have two. Uh, I forgot the breed. Um, I forgot the breed. Holy crap! Pomeranians. Um, I have two Pomeranians. I have Echo and I have Delta. Echo is a rescue, and he's been with us for a very long time. He's already like 9 or 10, and uh, he's getting up there, but he's not slowing down, which I'm kind of happy about. That makes me very happy. Delta, on the other hand, she's a little bit of a chunky girl. We had her fixed, and she put on a little bit of extra weight. In typical female fashion, I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am. It's tough losing a friend. It really is. Even if that friend is a furry animal, you know. I feel that. I don't look forward to the day that that happens. Um, Especially since my daughter is getting used to the dogs being around now, and it's just gonna hurt. And I really, I don't want to have that conversation with her about it when because when she gets older, she's gonna have questions, and that is a conversation I don't want to have with her, but also too that I know it's a conversation that I need to have with her. It's just part of that circle of life, you know. And it sucks. It sucks the big weenie. Um, you know, it sucks the big weenie, but that's you know, that's eventually a conversation that I'm gonna have to have. I had Pomeranian Chihuahua mix. He died like 2 years back. Don't remember. He was like 12, 13, which was a good age for his breed. But he died on April Fool's Day. What a joke. I'm sorry. My two Pomeranians. My two Pomeranians. They're yappers. All right, they're yappers. You know, and they're two peas in a pod, which is great. We had Echo first, and then we got Delta later, and those two have become inseparable. They play with each other, um, and I feel sorry because they say when two dogs grow up next to each other and one passes away, the other one is going to take it very harshly. You know, um, I so I'll have to get a replacement dog, and I don't. My wife's like, no, no replacement dogs. We've had enough dogs. I'm like, no, there's no such thing as never not enough dogs. We'll go to the ASPCA that day. All right, we'll go to the ASPCA and pick up a dog. Hell, there's a bunch of stray dogs running around the neighborhood. I'll pick those up, and you know they'll be my dogs. I'm a dog person, like that. That's me. You know, I love dogs. Cats are okay. I've had a couple. I've had one cat in my lifetime, and I didn't mind them. I didn't mind her at all. She was a good cat. Um, she was a really good cat. We just had to give her away because we didn't have the space for her. We didn't have the space for her at the time to take care of her. That to me is like the best line ever, because you have people who are like, I want to laugh, but I don't want to laugh at your pain, but I still want to laugh. That's like the best response you can get from somebody. That's how you know it landed. That's how you know it landed. Not this one. Why does it have to be this one? I hate this. I hate this so much. All right. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, you idiot. You haven't been playing this game in so long you forgot. No, no, I didn't. Why is W... Why are my controls like this? What? Why is it like this? Is this arcade or realistic? Oh, it's arcade still, but... Oh, somebody screwed with the controls. I have not touched War Thunder in months. Got him. Oh, 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 oh. There he is, right there. Oh shit. Nope, nope, nope. Low key, I can handle this. Nope. Oh, it was a hurricane that got me. No, that I gotta change these controls. These controls are bad. These are bad controls. I don't like these controls. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay, that feels better. Aw, Panini. I like that name. That's a good name. Hey, Astroff. Alright, here we go. Worth undermaxing? Nah, not really. I'm just goofing around, to be completely honest. I'm not really taking the match seriously. Womp womp. The snail watches your shenanigans. Oh! That was weird. Somehow I survived that collision. That shouldn't have happened. Got him. Spent 4 hours on Roblox, dead ahead though for test, and I need to touch grass. Okay, he's gone. He's got to be gone. Homeboy's tried to collide with me 2 times already. Easy, easy, easy. God. Oh, you absolute knobhead.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours. We've captured the airfield. Now we've got to hold it. The enemy has captured the airfield. We need to regain control of it immediately.
Absolute shithead. Oh man. All right. Right there.
The airfield is ours. We've got to hold it.
No, I want his blood. A 45-minute battle through with Carthage. That got me angry. All right. I really want to go back. I really want to go and play Victoria 3. I really want to go back and play Victoria 3, but oh man.
Must remember to get my gear upgraded.
All right, thanks, Astrop. Welcome to the server, and have a good night's rest. You know what? No, I'm gonna. All right. Oh wait, no. Okay, so I figured out something, guys. I've been watching some tutorial videos on uh like how to play the game, like certain mechanics, how to do certain mechanics, not like tips and tricks and stuff like that for certain nations, but I have been looking into like certain aspects of the game that I've been kind of curious about. So in Russia, hold on. As soon as it loads up, because I'm actually, I loaded up from an autosave because I was experimenting with some stuff that didn't pan out well for me. So I'm just gonna, I need to go back to the original game and try it there. Because I've been looking at this game all wrong. I've been looking at this game in the wrong light. Okay, and I'll explain in a second. I'll explain what I mean. So load game. Right here, trial. In one state. One state we have starvation. Starvation in Alaska. No, they don't have starvation in Alaska. Okay, so who... Oh, here we go. Here we go. In Baku. All right, so we have a issue here. So we're going to pass some decrees. We're gonna give them emergency relief. All right, is there anywhere else we are currently having issues? All right, we're gonna do road maintenance. Road maintenance. Okay. So this is what I've learned about this game. All right, this is the one thing that I've learned about this game. This game is not a traditional strategy game in the sense that I just need to produce. No. This is an economic simulator, okay? Which makes sense. And now that I think about it, it makes sense. So, for instance, like right now, my money is not moving, okay? I'm hoarding it. And because I'm hoarding it, my countrymen are suffering, okay? So, it is okay for me to start trading and building alliances with certain groups so I can gain those goods. All right, it's okay to run into a deficit. It's totally fine. If my money is not moving, see, I'm looking at this from a traditional standpoint that I need to collect all of the money to have for a rainy day just in case, you know, but no. I need to actually start providing the things for my population. So currently right now I am trying to up the state of living, the standard of living, for those of the lower strata. Okay, so right now the largest expense, yeah, and see that's where I'm making my mistake. Now the other thing is too, I can't just construct buildings everywhere because certain places don't have the population. All right, so like in the actual, like real Russia, all of my cities are closer to Europe. Like this section of Russia is highly populated. The further I get closer to the Pacific, the further I go out to the Pacific, my populations, like I might have a small town here, maybe small towns, some like right here. What is the population here? The population here is like 10.2 and rising. That's not a lot of people. That's not a lot of people. So there are not a whole lot of areas that are highly populated that have city centers. Like here's a town right here. This is nothing. This is nothing. Okay? But all my major cities are up here. So I should focus on construction in these regions to build up my industries. Now, when I get into the later part of the game, then I can start encouraging people to move out towards the frontier. So like these states out here can develop. Like this is 121,000 people live out here. Okay? And the that's still not enough for like any major factories because most of the people rely on subsistence farming. Okay, now this is the other thing too, and I was absolutely correct on this. So this right here, traditionalism, is absolutely killing Russia as a country, as it did in real life, as it did in actual history. We need to push for laissez-faire. Now, the only way we can actually start pushing for laissez-faire is by building up our industries and allowing capitalists to actually come into the country. Okay? The only problem is we have no capitalists in our country. They are a small, disenfranchised group of our populations. Industrialists. See, industrialists only make up 4.9% of the political interest groups. So I need to encourage more industrialists to come to Russia. How do I do that? Well, I build up my urban centers and my industries. Now the other thing is here. These guys. These guys are the problem. Okay. The gentry assembly. These are my nobles. These are my aristocrats. Okay. My aristocrats. Let me open up a state here. Like we'll open up. Where is it? St. Petersburg, Moscow. Okay. So if I'm taking a look at the populations of Moscow, okay. Right here. These guys control, the aristocrats control quite a bit of the farming, okay? So here's the capitalist right here. All right. The landed gentry owns the farms. While the farms are great to have, I'm just giving more institutional power and more political power. Guessing you have to balance to keep them at least satisfied. For the most part, yes. So, like, if I can keep the standard of living high for most of the strata, I'm not going to have too much grumbling. The major grumbling is going to happen when I shift from an agrarian Russia, a farming based Russia, to an industrial Russia. Because here's the thing, the landed gentry are going to lose their political power, and they're not going to want to lose their political power. So I'm going to have to find some way of compensating them, because technically, look at it from this way. Look at it from this perspective. If I am the government of Russia and I want to modernize my country, okay, means that I have to put everyone to work of the lower and middle strata. The only problem is my lower strata are locked on the land that they are currently living on. Okay? So, and they are beholden to the gentry, the landed gentry, to the aristocrats. I need to take the serfs or the peasants and shove them into the cities and into the factories. All right? Now, in real life, Russia did this two different ways, by force and by force. It didn't work out so well. Okay? So I need to have a natural shift to avoid rebellion and upheaval. So there has to be some type of compensation that I can get. The one thing that I know, and I was right to aim for it, the one thing that I need to push for is I need to get out of serfdom and either push into homesteading or tenant farmers. Now, if I do tenant farming, the gentry still hold on to the land, but the lower strata's standard of living goes up, because technically they are working the land that they own and they have workers to do that. So my populations can move around and shift. They're no longer tied to the land anymore. They have a choice. They have a choice to either be farmers or they have a choice to go into the factories. Serfdom is what's tying peasants to the land, and I need to actually get this out of the way. So the only people who endorse this are the intelligentsia, the trade unions, the rural folk, obviously. And I'm trying to make the rural folk happy. If I can get them on my side and boost these numbers of approval, but the only problem is I'm going to have to reform the government. And reforming the government is going to be a pain in the butt. All right? Because most of the people who are in charge, who are part of the gentry assembly, are my generals, my admirals. So that means I need to remove those people from their positions of power. I'm going to have to reform the government and institute the rural, since they're the majority supporter of tenant farming, and I have to put them into the government. If I put them into the government, I'm going to lose legitimacy, which is going to be a problem. So the reforming of the government is going to piss off the gentry assembly. It's going to piss them off. And they have money, so that might be an issue. But the other thing is too, bro, I stained my teeth blue because of a cobbler I made. I brushed my teeth and they still look slightly blue. So what I'm gonna do here. So this is the heir to the throne of Russia. Okay, he is part of the gentry assembly. But look at this guy. He's a market liberal. He's a reformer. So once he takes the throne, I can reform the government, remove Admiral Vasily Zavoyko from his position. All right, I can retire him, so he's not part of the. So his character is not involved in the government, and then I can put. I can either put myself. Either I will take control of the landed gentry because I'm part of it, or something. I don't know, but I know that I need to try to get this group to like me. So like right now, let me see, who do they like me? They're loyal, which is great. Or I can do what France did and have the state general assembly. I can build this. I can incorporate the church and the peasantry. Oh man, no! I would have to bring everyone into the government then, except for the military. I don't want the military in the government. I don't know. This is some serious like thinking. This is some serious thinking that I have to kind of like plan out. So I need to take a look at my construction. I'm gonna cancel all of these. Okay, so in terms of construction, so where are my okay, we need to take a look at what my shortcomings are in terms of my okay, so I need to start bringing in meat and fruit. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the markets tab. Let's open up a new import route. The British market can give me 7. So let's take a look at this. 7 meats have exported, predicted trade revenue and tariffs. Okay. Predicted price impact of meat in the Russian market will drop down pretty well from 24 to 23. That's actually a pretty decent drop. Convoys needed 0. Predicted bureaucracy cost 15. That's fine. That's fine. But can we do something closer? Prussia will be fine. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna ask Prussia. Okay, and then in terms of fruit, importing fruit here. We can import fruit from Austria. That's actually a pretty good drop in price. Okay, so that's fine. Hold on. Wait. Meat. New import. The Austrian market as well. Let's bring that in. Okay. Now, in terms of Okay, so the next thing is grain. Grain is pretty high. Grain is pretty high. Our buy orders are absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to import more. We can, oh man, we can actually import it from, oh yeah, absolutely. Do that. That's going to help us out quite a bit. My game just crashed. Oh no, not. And then we'll pull some from the Danish market as well. Okay, so that actually went down a point. I'm going to import some more. I can actually import some from America. That will benefit us quite a bit. Okay. Not really. Okay. The wheat farms need to be expanded, and so do the rye farms. Hey, the industrialists are now gaining influence. All right. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh my goodness. All right, not worried about that. There's an ammunition shortage in Russia. Okay. We'll pull from the Brits. And we'll pull, we can pull. Anything else is probably going to hurt us. Damn. In terms of ammunition, we're not making any, so we're gonna have to eventually start making our own. Okay. Okay, market access. The building is subsidized. All right, so we need to have. Okay, munitions plants require explosives and lead. But I need something that's going to increase our infrastructure. Why is this going to hurt our... What is this? An increase or decrease on how much pollution. That's fine. We're going to build a railroad up here. That's going to increase our infrastructure. That's what we kind of need. All right. That's going to take us 32 weeks. Actually, that's actually not bad. 32 weeks to build a railroad in this region. That'll be fine. Okay. Oh great, it dropped another point. That's good. Clothes are still freaking high. Clothes are still freaking high. That's ridiculous. That's one of that's let's see. In terms of market price, what's the most expensive right now? Ammunition, porcelain, paper? Well, it makes sense actually, to be completely honest, because paper is right now in high demand because of the bureaucracy. The bureaucracy is eating up paper like crazy. So if I want to make sure that the bureaucracy is up there, I need to make sure that my paper. So that means I need to start producing paper now. Okay, but we'll take care of that in a second. I'm just kind of looking at what's not worried about dyes, not worried about opium. But clothing. We'll pull from the British market and also the French market. That's going to take up some convoys, but that's okay. That's not a problem. All right. Our gold reserves currently are at 18 million, so that's fine. And then still our balance is still increasing. So we're doing something right. Russia, at least, I mean, I think it's because of the fact that we have taken control of the bureaucracy, so our taxes are able to come in more effectively. So that's probably going to be a bonus for us. Now, in terms of building up, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Oh, these are not okay. So this is not even mine. This is them. All right. All right. Um. All right. That's fine. We want to decrease their autonomy. Low standard of living in Kazan. Ooh, population. Okay, population's pretty high. But why is there a low standard of living? We have paper mills here, we have an arms industry, we have a food industry. I'm actually going to add a paper mill. Do we have paper mills? We don't have paper mill. They don't have the qualifications to fill the current vacancy. But building level 3. Novgorod is building one right now. Alright. Market access to this place. Oh, that's that. Okay, so this is because of the fact that there's really not much. The road maintenance is being taken care of, but there's nothing I can do about that. Armenia. Same thing goes here. What are we looking at? We're looking at, well, if we incorporate usage 11 out of 9. Oh man. What kind of industries can Armenia support? Textiles. Can Armenia? No, they cannot. They don't have the population for that. They have 11,000 peasants. Okay, so in terms of resources, what can I get out of Armenia? Because the fact that I have a population there that's not working. Oh, I have iron mines here as well. But this is going to take up infrastructure. I need infrastructure. 100% of the farms in Armenia belong to manor houses. I mean, I could say, come to lovely Armenia and make it more attractive for migration. Plus 20 to migration attraction, plus 25 migration attraction, plus 25%. Damn it. Alright, well. Let's, Baku. It's the same thing with Baku. Baku. I mean, I could. Hmm. In terms of infrastructure, what are we looking at? Damn, infrastructure is from 12 out of 6. Let's build some tourist traps, right? Okay, so I gotta up the infrastructure in Baku, in Armenia. Okay, the infrastructure here is fine. But half of the country is starving, which is not good. Half of the country is starving, which is a serious issue. And the manor houses are having an issue keeping up the population. Right now there are 63.3 working adults, and they're looking for a job. All right, so we're gonna increase the standard of living. Okay. Because let me see, what do these guys need to do? Livestock ranches. Yeah, so we can actually do this. So it requires how many people can actually work here total? Is that 5,000? Okay, so 5,000. Let's make it a 10. Let's make it 10,000. And then in terms of the logging camp, I would prefer. Okay, so we can do one here, and then we can do two here for resources. In terms of the manor house, though, mm, okay, we're upping the livestock ranches. The livestock ranches are going to produce. Um, what are they going to produce? Livestock ranches are going to produce fabric and meat. Plus 10. So if I actually put in um, a textile mill, oof, plus 25 per level. So even at the basic level, they're still going to need 25 fabric. I mean, I could probably meet those needs. Hold on. Let me think about this here. So in terms of oh, this is making my head hurt, Dragon. This is making my head hurt. Okay, we actually have silk farms in Armenia. What was I looking at then? Oh, I was looking here in Baku. There's an embargo. Oh. Still, no, so the livestock, okay. So that means I would need 4 of these. Now let's make it 5. Okay. And the textile mill will be able to be supported by that industry here. And I still put a decent number of the population to work. Okay. Let's see how that pans out. Hopefully it pans out well. So I'm going to go ahead and up the construction or the time. That's unfortunate. All right. All right. So does that help us out here? I mean, it did a little bit of something. Got us closer. Okay. +1 for whatever 100K. All right. And industry is subsidized though. Now, what is the problem here? Hmm. The cost of fabric is 12% compared to the base price. Man, okay. Production here. Production here. We have 230 job seekers. $169, $167. Ooh boy. Now, is the reason behind that because of the infrastructure? Why are we losing people? What is the issue here? Okay, so we have 3 points. So we have about 84,000 people are destitute. Now, how can we fix this problem though? 13. Grain, they're still paying more for grain. How can I figure, like... I'm hoping with the incorporation of the railroad, that might actually alleviate some of the problems. That's the question. Like, soldiers are complaining that they have no way to open their canned food. Sure, the food's a bit better, but what's the point if we can't get at it? Oh, well, we can spend money on developing the can opener. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so we have, so the railroad's been built. Using 12 of 5. Now the issue here, okay, so I know that the biggest issue right now is the fact that our urban centers also add to our infrastructure. Right? Day laborers, farmhands, and others with little to no employment security performing whatever work is available throughout society. They are usually not engaged in politics or trade unions. So I don't have enough laborers, but so if I build up the lead mines, see, okay, so in terms of this, 5. So if one of these particular areas right here, so like silk, if I want to bring that up, so if I want to do this to 2, all right, and then livestock, Not enough farmers. Not enough farmers. Not enough farmers. Not enough laborers. There's I don't know. I got to. The difficulties facing the Russian nation have weighed heavily on Tsar Nikolai Romanov. He has fallen severely ill of pneumonia and is refusing treatment. He will not hear our objections. He has traveled to survey his soldiers through more and more severe frost. He has fallen ill the first and second times, and yet refuses to rest. He can be found in his study or on the field. The doctor's eyes flick to the side, untrusting of the confidence of the hallway. This is the worst. This is worse than death. I fear that this is suicide. Yeah. So unfortunately, it's time for us to bid adieu to Nikolai Romanov and his son Alexander II. All right. In the face of God invisibly co-present with us, we accept the sacred vow to always have the welfare of our fatherland as our one goal. Yes, guided, patronized by the providence that called us to this great service, let us establish Russia as the highest level of power and glory. May the constant desires and views of our august predecessors, blessed and unforgettable, be fulfilled through us. Alexander Romanov has become the Tsar of Russia. God save the Tsar. All right. So now it's the time. So I'm going to save it here. I'm going to save the game. Okay, because we're about to get it's about to get nasty. All right, we're gonna get nasty, chat. This is what we're gonna do. All right. So I need to make sure. Okay, you. Let's see. Supports the absolutist movement. Okay. So. I'm not gonna worry about foreign interference at the moment. That's not how we're gonna play this. Okay, so we are going to retire this commander. Yes, that's fine. I don't care. He's a decaying general. What about you, sir? You are part of the intelligentsia. You'll stay where you're at. You're part of the Orthodox Church. That's fine. Okay. The Navy. Okay. So we're going to do that. Go into government. We are now going to Alright, so it's time for us to reform the government. This is going to piss off a lot of people. Okay, so time to reform the government. Take these guys out. Put these guys in. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have some issues here. All right, we're gonna have some issues here. We're also gonna put into the intelligent. Oh no, we don't want the intelligentsia. All right, we will have a little bit of. we'll have to boost up our government here. Okay. What if I put the church in? No, don't put the church in. Gentry assembly. Nope. Petite bourgeois. No. Armed forces? Definitely not. Okay, what about the industrialists? Ooh. Here we go. All right, so we are going to... All right, so now the rural folk are now in... Having a severe effect on radicalization of your props. Increase your by adding or removing interest groups from your government. This can be done in the politics panel or the details of an interest group. You can also change your laws, which can be done from the constitutional. Okay, so we are going to try to push... we're going to try to move serfdom, and we're going to try to push tenant farmers. Why? What's wrong? Russia can only enact laws that support from a political movement. Ah, damn it. What laws can I actually... Right to assembly, racial segregation, protectionism, isolationism, consumption-based taxes. Okay, so we're gonna have a bit of a problem, but that's okay. We're gonna have to try to bolster this group. Alright, so total clout of government plus 10. Government clout. Alright. Okay. So now... Can I enact the laws now? Now that I've... What about child labor? Can't change it. Damn it. Oh, we can actually... Ooh. This... Okay, hold on. Would change government legitimacy by -2. I don't want to change autocracy. That's one thing I don't want to change. Appointed bureaucrats... I could probably get this passed. Who supports this? Everybody but the Gentry Assembly. I have no support here. Okay, in terms of censorship... Orthodox, gentry, petite, and the armed forces do not support this. That's not gonna go anywhere. Okay. So the one thing that I know that I can pass is I know for sure appointed bureaucrats would be really good. Bureaucrats are appointed by rulers to serve the country's best interests in exchange for high wages. Bureaucrats hold their position through traditional inheritance, passing on the responsibilities to their children. Minus 25 to the bureaucracy population cost multiplier, plus 25 to political strength of the aristocrats. Plus 25 taxation capacity, plus 25 to political strength of bureaucrats. Let's see if we can actually get this pushed. If we can get this pushed, this will add some legitimacy to our government, and that's what we need. So, like right now, we have 36.9% approval. I think we'll have a chance here. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. That's unfortunate. All right, so hopefully we can try to help out the people of Baku and Armenia down here in the southern regions. Okay, paper is expensive. Try and get to that first introduction. Trying to get to that first thing. Oh, we can possibly sell Alaska. All right, so we're gonna try to do some reform. Ah, look at that. We have got some journal entries that we could possibly do. Complete 3 great reforms: peasant reform, military reform, and bureaucratic reform. What's the peasant reform? Tenant farmers, commercialized agriculture, and traditionalism. Military. Russia has researched rifling and mass conscription. Bureaucratic reforms. We're on our way. We're on our way. We just need to legitimize our government. Uh-oh, what happened? An eruption of unprecedented records has utterly destroyed the lives of many of the Dutch East Indies to the state of West Java. The explosion of Krakatoa could be heard from hundreds of miles. I mean, we can help. This will include. Okay, yeah. Let's help out. I need to increase my standing in the world itself. Samara. Yeah, we're running into a lot of issues here, but that's okay. Here we go. Regardless of the governing caucus stance, the fiercest debate on appointed bureaucrats comes from the two industrialists and populists stirred by Nikolai Chabov's movement. The end is nowhere in sight. Let them bicker. If we back the industrialists, minus 10 popularity. Oh, take advantage of the populist pressure. I really I really wish I knew what, like, plus 10 red political movement. I guess that's bad. We don't want, it's plus 10 to political movement activism, which we don't want, but we want plus 10 to our popularity, I'm assuming. But we want the industrialists to gain political strength, and we want to have their approval. So let's back we'll back the industrialists. So, yeah. Ingrid has sponsored Inspire Arts for 5 years. All right, so we gotta try. Here comes the next event. What's happening here? Yeah, sure. Lawmakers working towards the end of employment bureau found themselves mired. Okay. Every time I think of Krakatoa, I think of the SpongeBob episode where there's superheroes and it says Krakatoa and shoots out the llama. Plus 20 to enactment time, minus 10 to enactment success. We can actually take the bureaucracy hits, and I don't mind some of the bureaucrats becoming radical. I think I'd be okay with that. No, we're gonna go ahead and cut through the red tape. That's okay. I don't mind. This time around, I'm gonna have to, because I need my government to become legitimate, and I can't do that if we don't pass any type of laws. We have to show that we are a legitimate government here. Now, in terms of technology, what are we working on? Identification documents, good. Mechanized workshops, egalitarianism, which we need, and nationalism is unlocked. Good. Alright, here we go. The powerful clout that the gentry simply holds has become a menacing presence over our government. His approach is suggesting a less conventional solution. The door has been opened without anyone noticing it. The wind spreads the documents. Excuse me. Surely need our guidance. It's diminishing the gentry assembly's power. No. No, no, no. The gentry is no. We can do this naturally. We'll do this naturally. I will. I won't force that. I won't force that. Constituent of the rural folk have issued a formal petition to pass protectionism. We will see what we can do within the next 5 years. Hopefully, maybe we can get this fast, but I don't know. I don't want a professional army. An influential faction that has grown frustrated with their co-members. Plus 10 or plus 15. That one. Okay, so we actually got a good chance of it actually you know what? I just now thought about this, chat. I just now thought about this. Do we we don't have any fertilizer plants. And we need fertilizer. We would probably have better farm output if we had fertilizer, now that I think about it. Hey, alright. Hey, the harvesting is going to be great. I mean, the flooding, we don't have to worry too much about the flooding. Okay, our efforts to pass the law have run into several classic bureaucratic hurdles. Debate rage around such lofty matters in the correct shape of filing cabinets. Good. Fast, cheap. You get two. We will spare no expense. Alright, what do we need for the Trans-Siberian Railroad? At least one of these. Okay, so all of these. So we need to have... So there needs to be a railroad here. Which we will. We will build that railroad. You know, there are people who use like eco-friendly toilets and use their own poop in their fertilizer. So, I'm very much interested in homesteading. But I've never heard anything positive about human feces as fertilizer. I've heard good things about chicken poop, I have heard good things about cow poop. Chicken poop is like the best poop that you can get for your fertilizer, but I have not heard anything about human poop. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I could definitely see that. Like you would definitely have to. Um, I don't know. It's weird, right? I mm. Oh look, there's a little train. Choo choo. All right, we've moved into the consideration phase. Aww. I don't know if you know this, guys. I really love trains. Like I don't know what it is. I just love trains. I don't know why I love trains. I just do. You know what? I'm gonna spread the word for the gold rush. And where was it? It was in Kolyama. Oh, up here. I'm gonna build a railroad right there. With the influx of people. I mean, all joking aside, I don't know why, but for some odd reasons, it's just I don't know, and it has to be like the steam engines, like the steam engines, and like the early coal, like the early diesel engines from like the 1940s and 1950s, like the Santa Fe. Okay, so like you know what? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Um, not doing it. I'm falling into a trap here. Um, oh, what happened? Uh, Valery Konev has offered to spend some of their personal wealth to fund the creation of a university in Chernigov. Though this will likely give the industrialists some influence. That's fine. No. Okay, but wait, where's Chernigov though? Where's that state located at? Oh, it's close to the heart. Bro, you have my blessing. It's a wonderful idea. Uh-oh. Whilst on holiday, Severovich Nikolai Romanov has been struck by a bout of rapidly worsening health. Doctors fear for the life of the rapidly weakening Tsarevich. He had been beset by illness while traveling amidst the shore. Oh no. Is he my... Is this the heir? Yeah. He's still fighting for the cause. No one is following him anymore. Yeah. Generous donations. After receiving notice of the horrors that the citizens of Baku have been enduring, solidarity among the nations has been raised. Many want to donate to the cause. Yep. I'll accept it from my own individuals. It's okay. I used to watch Thomas the Train and had a few toys, and I also love the show called Dinosaur Train, which I love dinosaurs, and it combines trains and dinosaurs. And I also watch a train show called Chuggington. That's so cool. Where's my budget? Tobacco, liquor, and services. Okay, if I lower the taxation... Ooh. But that gives me a +5 to legitimacy. No, we just... Unfortunately, I have to do it this way for right now. All right, so we've moved into the adoption phase of appointed bureaucrats. Now I'm hoping later on we can move away from serfdom. Oh, look at that! There is we need tenant farmers. I mean, it's going up, which is great. 35%. But we need to get away from this illegitimate government thing. So we'll have to do whatever we can. And I guess if we have to lower taxes to make ourselves more legitimate, so we can pass the idea of getting away from serfdom, then yeah, we'll do that. Well, so I'm not a dinosaur person. I know my brother-in-law is, but he's a big dinosaur guy. Oh, what happened here? A heat wave. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Construction. The afternoon Yuri, leader of the Alright, speech for advocating. Alright. No setbacks. June 23rd, 1870. So that's when the law should pass. Yeah, I don't know what is it about trains. I just love trains. Like one of the biggest games. Oh my goodness. Like one of the biggest games that I would play all the time because I had the ability to build railroads was Railroad Tycoon 3. I loved it. And transportation was it Transport Fever 1 and 2. And I would love to build all of these interconnecting railways to all these different cities and all of the different markets and resources. It was always a lot of fun to do that. I'm just wondering. All right, finally. Okay. Holy crap! It is 2 o'clock in the morning, guys. I did not realize it was 2 o'clock in the morning. This game is something else. This game is like Civilization. Civilization gets me like that to where I will stay locked in. I will stay locked in and just lose track of time. Um, well, before we go, all right. So I want to show you. Um, so Transport Fever and Transport Fever 2 are, I love these games. I didn't play much of Transport Fever 1 because when I got it, Transport Fever 2 was just coming out and I started putting more time into Transport Fever 2. And man, did I have so much fun with this game. And I absolutely love it. The one challenge that I haven't done, and it's been something I've been wanting to do. I just haven't been able to do it because it's a money issue. It's a money issue. Um, where is it? Number one, cannot get enough. Build a train line with at least 10 trains in motion in free game. Speed of light. Reach a speed of at least 300 kilometers an hour with a train. Antique. Keep a train built before 1900, running until the year 2000. Uh, this one, Train Fever. Reach the year 2050 using only trains in the free. That is so difficult. And I want to try it. Like it doesn't have to be. It can be on any difficulty, easy, hard, whatever, or medium. But me personally, I would want to play it on hard so I could say, yes, I did it on hard mode. Um, like you, man, it's crazy. But anyways, there was actually, let me see. Yeah, I actually I did a Transport Fever 2 uh, 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 um, series a long time ago. But anyways, you should come back to it then. I know I should. Now that was a game I got lost in for hours. And supposedly they're developing Transport Fever 3. Um don't know when that's going to come out, but it's definitely going to be something. All right. So, anyways, I am going to leave you guys. Thanks for watching me stay up this late playing Victoria 3 and trying to figure out that game. I need to definitely look up some more ways to play the game. I know Victoria 3 I'm having the most fun with. I installed Europa Universalis a little while ago and I started playing it and I was like, holy shit, this is not like Victoria 3. This is a different beast. So, but I will see you all later. Good night, sweet dreams. I will see you tomorrow night. And not tomorrow night, tonight. All right. So, bye guys. I do.